I'm Hannah, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make a DIY cheesecloth ghost. So in order to make the DIY cheesecloth ghost, you will need felt of some sort, some regular white school glue, tape, something to stir with, scissors, a bottle of some sort, a wire hanger or sticks, but in this case I'm using pencils, a balloon, some water, a container to mix in, and cheesecloth paper. To start off this project, you are going to need to attach your pencils, sticks, or wire, or whatever you're going to be using to put on your bottle for the shape, to tape it on. Yeah. After you're happy with your body structure of your ghost, you are going to need to blow up your balloon to a reasonable. After you've blown up your balloon, you're going to tie it off, and you're going to attach it to the bottle. After you're happy with your body structure, you are going to have to prepare your glue and water mixture for the cheesecloth. So I have these tiny little bottles of glue, so I'm just going to put 3 of them in. Oh my gosh, someone had Taco Bell.
Oh my gosh, someone had Taco Bell.
Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to put a little bit of water in the glue bottle so that I can get some of the leftover glue that's inside. But make sure not to add too much if you plan on doing this too, because you know, we already have to add water in, and we don't want to make it too runny. So just do that for the rest of the bottles. Okay, so now you'll just add a little bit of water to make it a little runny, but not too much, because then it won't stick together.
So that's when you start to put them in and just slowly start adding the water until you get the right consistency.
I think that should be good. It should be kind of liquidy, and when you're stirring it, it should like feel like it's just slicing through and there's like no resistance against it. So once you have your glue water mixture, you are now going to measure out your cheesecloth that I casually just have flying around. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to measure it out So how I do that is I drape it over the balloon like this first. And you have to make sure that it's touching on both sides because that's how it's supposed to stand up. So once you get the length you want, you just cut it. Once you have your cheesecloth cut out to your liking, now we're going to put it in our glue water mixture and drape it over. Then you just gotta dip it in your glue mixture and make sure it's thoroughly squished in and things.
Yeah, I could have. Oh! If you don't like this kind of stuff, then I wouldn't recommend doing this. It's, but this is just too much. But once you got it pretty, saturated in the glue mixture, you then get to take your body and you get to drape it over.
Okay, so you gotta take that. This is why you should lay down some parchment or newspaper or something so you don't make as big of a mess. A mess is going to be made anyway, but I mean, you know.
After you're happy with how your first one looks,
Then you just repeat to your second one. Okay, and then after you're done, after you're happy and done with putting the cheesecloth over, you're gonna have to let this dry for. I'm gonna let this dry overnight. So yeah, or until dry. But I'm just gonna leave it overnight because, like, you know, just make sure everything's good. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, so it's the next day and I've let it dry overnight. So I'm gonna attempt to remove this body structure. So when I'm gonna remove it from the body structure, I'm just gonna pop the balloon because I feel like that would be easier. So if you don't like the sounds of balloons popping,
get someone else to do it.
yeah, like, you know, or like cover your ears. Oh, wait.
Oh yeah, could pour more glue on top. That'll make more sense. This is what happens if you put too much glue on top of your ghost.
Okay, so with much struggle, but I succeeded somewhat with still parts misshapen. In the balloon, but I was successful in removing this the cheesecloth ghost from its body structure. So now what we need to do is we need to create its facial features. So to create the facial features, you're going to need some sort of a fabric of some sort. And what I'm going to use is I'm going to use chalk because if you try to use a marker on black felt or anything really, especially black, it won't show up, so I'm just going to use a piece of chalk. And so what you got to do is you just got to draw out your features and then cut them out. I'm just going to draw out 2 eyes. And I just doubled it over, so I only have to cut it out once, and then the eyes are somewhat even.
And now you have the 2 eyes. And you're going to do the same process for the mouth. I'm probably just going to do a simple. I'm using red this time. It shows up a little better, but still, I use the chalk. Like that. So now you have the facial features, and the next step is to glue them on.
Okay, so now that you have your features cut out, all you gotta do is you gotta take some regular white school glue, put some on the back. Sorry. And then attach it to your goats. So after you glue them on, mine turned out to look like this. All you gotta do now is just let it dry, and bam, you have your DIY cheesecloth ghost thing. Just in time for Halloween.
Hashtag Halloween's done.
Oh my gosh, someone had Taco Bell.